Hello, welcome to another art log. On my Instagram stories, I put up a poll asking my followers who should I paint between Caleb Vatore and Marcus Flex, both iconic Sims 4 characters. If you play The Sims, you've seen them around your town. Caleb the vampire won the poll, so I am painting him with Tempera today. These are the thumbnails I came up with. I chose this one. Here I drew him on watercolor paper. I will use emerald green for the background. Since the character has mostly red tones, it may look good. If it doesn't, I'll just paint it black and that's it, problem solved. Can't go wrong with a black background. Caleb is a vampire from Forgotten Hollow, so you need the Vampires expansion pack in order to see him on your games. Marcus, on the other hand, is from the Windenburg expansion. I think it's called Get Together. Anyways, I love The Sims, so I was looking forward to doing this one. I voted for Marcus on my own poll, but I like Caleb too, so whichever one won, I would be happy to paint it. I just love those games so much. They're such a mess sometimes. And that's what makes them fun, honestly. So that's supposed to be a blood bag that he's drinking. Being a vampire and all. I like the green in the background, but I feel like the red is too bright, or more like not really too bright, but more like too saturated for the kind of green in the background. So I'm thinking of adding some of that green into the red just to neutralize it, as they say. So let me see how that would look. If I start with like a glaze, it's just so saturated at the moment. It really stands out in comparison to the background. I think it feels better, but yeah, it still has a long way to go. I think once I'm done with this one, I will do another poll on Instagram and see which character should I paint next. And I'm adding Marcus Flex again as an option. Alright, here is the finished Caleb piece. I do like the result. For a moment it wasn't working out too well for me, but I'm glad it came through. I think my next poll will be Marcus Flex versus Vladimir Gothic, but since I do them on Instagram, the poll will be over before this video comes up. I wish there was a way to make it a week-long poll, but I don't think it's possible. At least not on Instagram. Just doing some inking on my agenda sketchbook. The finished sketches. Working on the last Harry Potter illustration for book 1, chapter 17. This is the drawing I came up with. It's the part where Harry is attacking Quirrell. He finds out he can burn him by touching him, so he just lunges at him. And I was thinking of using a lot of black for this illustration. I wanted to look dark. And here's the drawing. I think it's good enough to start painting. At first I wasn't sure which scene to paint from this chapter. I was into painting either the celebration at the end when Gryffindor wins the year, or this scene where Harry is attacking Voldemort. I chose this one since I wanted to paint something dark and with action and movement. I'm keeping the skin tones pale and sickly like this. It fits Quirrell since he's supposed to be sickly, you know, with having Voldemort on the back of his head. And it works for Harry because he's supposed to be in pain from his scar. I also put red on his scar to portray this, like it's a vivid wound. You guys, it's done. The entire Harry Potter book 1 is done. I like how demonic they look. Even Harry looks demonic here. Love it. The only thing I could say I'm not entirely liking is the Voldemort face side. Like, the perspective could have been improved, but overall I'm pretty happy with this one. Like I mentioned, I will be doing an illustrations tour video to show all of them together. So thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.